Let's take a look at some key economics data that has come out showing that the Zambian economy likely to grow by around 7% in 2011. This is from the Finance Ministry, the latest report. Which sectors are likely to contribute to this growth this year?
Yeah, that's correct. Our finance minister did inform the nation that our country is expected to grow by over 7% this year. And expectations are that the main drivers will be infrastructure and the mining sector.
Infrastructure and mining sector. Now, how sustainable is the 7% number? The IMF is actually predicting a slightly lower number of 6.8%.
Yes, the IMF did project 6.8%. I presume the increased demand for global commodities around the world has indicated that we presume that we will have increased growth. And you also have to look at probably sectors such as agriculture sector that are earmarked to have maize production of 3 million tons.
Now,
so these sectors, yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, these sectors presumably are going to be the main drivers of economic growth this year.
Now, consumer inflation did tick down in April, sitting at 8.8%. That was from 9.2%. The finance minister projecting inflation to not go over 8% by the end of the year. What are your predictions for inflation in 2011, given the fact that we have this forecast for strong growth and inflation ticking up all over the world?
Yes, annual inflation is expected not to grow beyond. They expect annual inflation to meet their target of not more than 8%, presumably on account of strong growth from the agriculture sector. We expect maize production of 3 million tons. And you also have to look at other crops, for instance, wheat, and other, for instance, cassava, and all those other crops. So those have a big impact on the inflation figure. So inflationary pressures are expected to be lower.
Now, the maize output for 2011 is projected to be around 3 million tons. This is higher than 2010, so this is likely to help reduce prices on that front. And this is going to be helping brewers like national brewers and Zambian brewers who've already been able to decrease their prices on the back of increased maize outputs. Yes,
that's correct. In fact, one of the brewers companies did publish their year-end results, and both companies have shown growth in top line and bottom line.
Mapenzi, just your quick take on national breweries and Zambian breweries results that were out early in the week. Okay.
Zambian brewers had a top line growth of about 90% to just over 1 billion kwacha in turnover, which is 996 billion, while bottom line grew to 45 billion kwacha. You have to know that in 2010 they did register a loss. This company undertook rapid expansion of its plant, so PPE, property, plant and equipment, grew by about 189%. So the pressure in terms of debt servicing had an impact on their earnings in 2010, so they did record a loss. But this year there seems to be a reversal. They recorded a profit of 45 billion. While national breweries, the top line, they give us only the gross turnover. Gross turnover grew by about 17%, while bottom line grew by 20%. The volume growth was about 10.8%. In 2010, their volumes were about 1.7 million hectoliters. So the national breweries is also, the profits are also being impacted by favorable maize prices and the general outlook in the economy, the fundamentals in the economy which are impacting on their performance.